Yo, what up? So, here's a thought for you. Um, you know the saying, why do bad things happen to good people? I was thinking about that really actually for the past 2 days. I've been trying to remember it, but I've been thinking about it, and I thought to myself, and I know some of you guys might be like, okay, Jose, that's going just a little bit too deep or whatever. But I was like, I wonder if Jesus thought that. Like seriously, I just think anytime we tend to look at other people's lives who people who classified good in our eyes, because obviously God doesn't see good people, he sees uh, repented and unrepented. It's not a good or bad. um, but anyway, that's a whole different topic I could really get into some other time, but anyway. um, but I just think sometimes I think we look at other people's lives or other people that are genuinely good people. They got good morals. They might even be good Christians and all that, whatever. And just bad things happen to them. And I know it's almost so quick for us to say, why do bad things happen to good people? And it's not that that's a bad thought at all. In fact, when something bad happens to a good person, it's not like I'm just saying like ignore it. But I mean, if something bad happens to a bad person, as Christians, we're supposed to still pray for them and love on them and whatnot, not rejoice in their sufferings. So, but again, that's something different. Um, but yeah, so I was just kind of thinking that I think anytime we think those thoughts, I think we should also kind of think, why did something bad have to happen to the one who was perfect? I mean, we talk about why do bad things happen to good people? What about why did a bad thing happen to a perfect person? Forget good. Good is not perfect, right? And so Jesus was perfect. He was blameless. He did and is everything that we are not. And so anyway, so yeah, so that was just a thought of mine, just kind of putting that out there for anyone who kind of has ever thought those thoughts or kind of felt bummed out when bad things do happen to good people. Again, I'm not saying that we shouldn't feel bad, and nor am I saying we should rejoice if it happens to a bad person, but um, I just kind of think let's keep it in a perspective. Why did Jesus have to do what he did? The thing is that I'm thinking about the garden. He he was he was basically just saying, God, like, look, if you don't like, if this isn't supposed to be me, if this isn't what's supposed to, what I'm supposed to be doing, then and take my cup, please. Let's take this away from me. But then he said, but I'd rather your will be done. And so even though yes, Jesus knew basically the end result as to why he was here and what he was doing and stuff like that, it doesn't mean that he was rejoicing, like, oh yay. But that's totally off topic. I'm totally going somewhere else, and I don't want to go anywhere else with it. So anyway, going back to what I was saying, why did a bad thing have to happen to a perfect person? Um, yes, you could easily say it was because he was our bridge. He was our gap filler, our chasm filler, so that we could be with the Father. But still, why did a bad thing have to happen to a perfect person? Rather than wanting to shake our fist at God, like, you know, why did this bad thing have to happen to this good person? Let's keep it in perspective. Remember that a bad thing had to happen to a perfect person. So, yeah. So, that's it.